divided into two spaces. The front is being used for commercial use currently, and then the rear has been used. The applicant asserts that it's historically been used for storage, although it may have been Christine Radonia's campaign office at one time. There's two different entrances to the building. If you're looking at it, the entrance on the right goes to the commercial storefront, and then the entrance on the left goes to the upstairs. And it also accesses a laundry facility, which is on the first floor in the hallway between the stairs and where the second commercial unit is in the rear. So the second commercial unit is not particularly viable because it lacks street visibility. There's also some privacy concerns about the fact that that unit is accessed the same way that the residential units are accessed and where their laundry facilities are. In evaluating variations, we look at things like impacts to privacy and access to property, protecting the character of established neighborhoods, and the general health, safety, and welfare, and whether there's really a unique circumstance. The present owner bought this building in this configuration. It would take some investment to reconfigure it so that you didn't have this sort of awkward arrangement of the access and the laundry facilities and everything like that. So staff and PZC are both recommending approval.
I will let you know in talking with Trustee Blatzer, she had no problem with it as well.
I have no problem with it, I mean.
Either do I.
All right, done.
Great.
That's it for now.
No problem. All right, the Lemont 2030 Comprehensive Plan Update, the Housing and Economic Property sections. We gonna, is this one on? I mean, I know it's charity, I'm just wondering, is it on? We have
Do you want me
screens?
to, do you want me to
One of
do
the screens or not?
slides?
Or not?
Like I said, you all got the chapters again.
We just go through the chapters, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
All right. So you've seen the housing and the economic prosperity elements back in May. I was not here at the time, and the housing element has been substantially pared down since you saw it in May. It was probably twice this length at the time, just a lot more background information in there that we took out to try and make it a little bit more streamlined. So the vision for the housing element is that in 2030, Lemont will have a cohesive mix of housing products that provides financially attainable options for various socioeconomic groups and ensures that people in all stages of life can call Lemont home. That vision sort of arises from the general vision statements and comments that we got when we did the community survey about how people value that this town is a multi-generational town, that people have their grandparents and themselves and the kids that all live in this town, and so being able to provide a mix of housing products so that people can continue to do that and we're not pricing the next generation out of the community. So I'm going to skip right to the recommendations and the implementation action areas. The first recommendation is to achieve and maintain the right housing mix. So again, looking for a mix of housing. And the implementation action areas there, those implementation steps, the first is to allow detached single-family development with smaller lots. R4 standard is 12,500 square feet. With the Birch Path PED, we've acknowledged that there may be circumstances where it's appropriate to have a smaller lot, so this is recommending that we create a new zoning district that would allow for these smaller lot sizes than our typical R4 standard. Moving on, allowing the construction of row houses. Right now we limit townhomes to 5 units abreast, and we don't allow any structures that have more than 5 units across. And this is saying that we could do more to encourage single-family attached housing by allowing row houses in the R5 and R6 zoning district, coupled with requirements for articulation of the facade so that you don't have these sort of monolithic structures that become sort of oppressive.
Are these 2 stories?
Well,
On the
typical
row house.
townhomes are, but they don't have to be by definition. Allowing 2 flats and or duplexes on corner locations within single-family zoning districts. This is saying that legal 2 flats are uncommon in Lemont, but provide opportunity for multi-generational housing and or income-producing opportunity for homeowners. On corner lots, you have a little bit more flexibility in the design of the building to make it fit in with we should consider allowing them. Okay. Encourage residential planned unit developments that contain a range of housing products or lot sizes. Again, some of the comprehensive plan recommendations, the implementation action steps, are things that we need to actively do. Some of them are more policy statements. This is more of a policy statement to provide guidance that when someone's coming in with an annexation agreement and a PUD proposal, we can point to this and say, we'd like you to incorporate a variety of lot sizes or a variety of housing products in your development. Monitor and report on dwelling unit construction and home buying trends. This is just kind of a good best practice of us, keeping track of where we are, where we've been, where we're going. Reduce the practice of incorporating provisions in development improvements that result in less than construction. So in the past, we've often included requirements for high percentage of brick on building exteriors and home sizes, and this is suggesting that we do that more selectively in the future. That there's still developments that would warrant that, but that shouldn't be the blanket approach. And then the last is improve citizen perceptions of affordable housing by ensuring good design. So again, this is more of a policy statement saying that if we were considering any kind of affordable housing development, that we would have policy statements that would require good design. Even if you have a lower price point, you still have to provide good quality design.
Which that automatically relates to how the unified development ordinance, already the building standards already in, right?
Yep.